Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to start, and then for those who are Muslim, uh, I invite you to recite Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our joint class for this semester, with the support of Bolt and Prof. Peter John Wander from Tohoku University, Japan, and then we would like to discuss our early stage of our collaboration through the topic of education and language teaching in Asia. Since Bolt as the institution has a large partner of the institutional cooperation in Asia, like in Vietnam, like in Japan, somehow in China, and another part of east of Russia, and then Indonesia for sure, and Philippines and Thailand. So this like kind of cooperation with like kind of this cooperation we can go and move forward for a topic of education and language teaching in Asia. And then I would like to invite Professor Dr. Peter John to explore this topic. And next February, we will go together to Vietnam, and then it might be we can after meeting in Vietnam, we can announce the possibilities of cooperation with Vietnam, and then we can launch the book in the end of this year in in the end of this year in Vietnam. Without further ado, I'd like to invite Prof. Peter John Warner or Warner Sensei. Uh, Time is yours, Sensei.
Okay. So basically, as Dr. Weke mentioned, we've been doing many activities and events over the past 15 years with Bolt, and the um, Bolt is now reset itself up with a new home office in Indonesia, and we have a new homepage address, um, because the home office had to uh, uh, change since our status over here in Japan. Um, we decided to move the home office to Indonesia, where many of the young professors are able to take over the work and carry on from now on. The people who have been working in Japan for the past 15 years, many of us are close to retirement, and we could not keep the board of directors and stuff going here. So that's why we have re uh, moved our moved our events and stuff to be organized through the home office in Indonesia. So Dr. Recchi will be working with us very strongly with that, and Dr. Recchi will take over the reins of the organization strongly, but I will still assist. The other, what we basically are doing for this year, I will be coming to Indonesia and visiting 3 times to help with some workshops and uh, development training there in July, September, and uh, May, July, and September. Um, so this may be one of the last years I'll be able to come over there very strongly and support, because I'm getting near my retirement and have other things coming up. So also the AYF, Asian Youth Forum, which we are trying to keep going. Um, we're having a meeting in February, in 2 weeks, with the president, and trying to organize a couple of international conferences for December 8th through the 14th or 15th. So we're hoping to have two one-day international conferences in Deloitte at Deloitte University, as well as a 4-day um, Asian Youth Forum. So we're hoping that we can draw on teachers with interdisciplinary research and also with education research, um, as well as anybody who's interested in human security issues and bringing students to talk about those issues at Asian Youth Forum. So um, we are going to be setting that up for December of this year. Probably the first, shortly after the first week, after December 8th, and go for 7 days up in Deloitte. Deloitte has been a long-term agreement. Deloitte University has been doing events with Bolt for over 10 years. So we have a long-standing and many of the organized events have gone very well, and we're hoping that they will continue under the new supervision through the office in Indonesia. The And so Dr. Weki will be joining me and talking about future events that might take place there. But we are hoping for a strong delegation from Indonesia in December of this year. So these are the areas. We just finished up the online academic workshops, which I did. So those were online. So I hope that if you did not get a chance to see those, you can go back and see the videos that were recorded of those events, covering the 5 different main areas of how to organize a research paper or prepare for publishing in a journal or doing a publication for master's or doctor's research. So that's basically what we are working on. And like I said, we hope that the organization will continue to do educational conferences and interdisciplinary conferences, as well as Asian Youth Forum. Okay, Dr. Radke?
Okay, thank you, Sensei. Somehow we have a friend around Asia, and then we can still stimulate the likewise forum online that we already have the last year online. So it might be if you have opportunity to see the possibilities to have the ASEAN Youth Forum online. Since a couple nights ago, I came with a meeting. Actually, it is a dinner meeting with friend from around one regency named it Goa, and actually we are happy to have this one, but somehow we don't have opportunity uh, to see the possibilities for ASEAN Youth Forum right now before our meeting in Vietnam. So it might be good one to see the possibilities to have ASEAN Youth Forum online. What do you think?
So you're suggesting having it online instead of having it at Deloitte, or
No, 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 no. Additional to for we have in Dalat, we have will be in Wamena, we have will be English camp in summer camp in Sidrap, and there is request to have likewise ASEAN Youth Forum online. What do you think?
but we tried doing Asian Youth Forum online one time, and basically the online works good for gathering alumni who want to express how they interacted or enjoyed the Asian Youth Forum themselves. But as far as trying to get discussions among other students, the online situation did not work that well because most students were not able to access online when we tried to set it up. All throughout the different countries, they couldn't get online at the same time. Even the alumni couldn't get online at the same time. So what we did is we recorded individual alumni for 10-minute sessions explaining what they did. But still, there really couldn't develop a discussion or question answer session at that time. And I think it's very, very difficult to do that online for an Asian Youth Forum. It doesn't have the same feel or the same connection that you really get actually going to an Asian Youth Forum. So I really don't think, I think if we want some AYF people to speak, like from an AYF, later on to speak and give a presentation online, that might be effective. But to generate a discussion or doing workshops online is very, very difficult, I think. That was just my.
Yeah, the connection is here. In my place is not good, but that's the idea. But let's keep this idea to discuss later during our meeting in Dalat, because it's somehow by the middle of in the middle of February we will see you over there in Dalat, inshallah.
Yeah.
And then this one that we can try to go further for uh, publication together. And then the one that I already get your message about the paper for our publication from the twist last year. How many papers that you have already in hand?
We have 3 people who have sent in papers, which we're vetting right now. There's a total of 11 presenters. So I don't well like
no problem. Yeah, you can send by today or by next week the reminder once again, and then when we meet in Dalat, so I will get all the file from you and start to lay out the book, because since the ISBN already on our hand. One more things that we should move fast, and then hopefully before or by May, inshallah, when we have our program over there in Wamena or in one transit in Makassar, because you will start from Japan on 16th of May, and then we will have opportunity to have 17th of May in Makassar before we have another flight to Jayapura. So that's the somehow our discussion, Sensei, and then I already actually invite friend of us to discuss this one, but let me have a couple minutes to invite a friend us from Dia. It might be they will join and say something for this topic.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, quite a moment, Sensei. I will try to invite them to join, because somehow one of their topic that suit with us with them. And then this is the rector of IAI DDI Sidrap, Alhamdulillah. He joined us, and then it might be we can go and move forward with the date after to see the possibilities to have summer camp in Sidrap. Because after May, when do you think you will have another opportunity to come to Indonesia again?
The May, July, and September, I can be there.
July. So we will make it in July and then we will discuss later. Terima kasih Pak Rektor telah berkenan hadir. Tadi saya bertanya ke Prof. Peter, kira-kira summer camp kita itu bisa dilaksanakan kapan? Dan beliau menjawab, insya Allah kira-kira Juli. Mudah-mudahan insya Allah saat ketemu dengan ke depan di Dalat, tanggal untuk kegiatan summer camp sudah dapat saya terima dari Prof. Peter. Thank you, Prof. Peter. I already say to the director in Bahasa that actually we already discussed this one, and then there is opportunity to come May, July, and September, and then for the July we will have a summer camp over there in Sidrap once again, and then it might be we should work fast to have the publication fast that we have. Um, that's the idea actually that we can see and overlook what is our program for this kind of this year. Yeah. If you want to say something, is there anything to say, Sensei? Ya, Pak Rektor mungkin ada hal yang mau disampaikan. Insya Allah paling tidak ada di bulan Juli dan bulan September Insya Allah, karena untuk Mei dialokasikan bersama dengan Wamena di Jayapura. Adapun summer camp Insya Allah akan Juli. Tanggalnya akan segera saya sampaikan ketika selesai pertemuan dengan beliau di Dalat, karena saya dengan Prof. Peter dan saya akan berangkat ke Dalat. Itu dari saya dan Prof. Peter. Mungkin ada mau disampaikan, Pak Rektor, silakan.
Iya, terima kasih Prof. Kan kemarin, good afternoon Mr. Peter John.
Hello.
Ya, saya ingin tanyakan Prof, ini mengenai kemarin kunjungan ke ini itu mengenai favor atau tulisan Pak Sul dengan saya itu untuk dimuat bersama dengan Pak Profesor John itu semoga bisa cepat selesai. Demikian juga book capture untuk summer camp kemarin, supaya karena sementara sekarang ini mempersiapkan untuk akreditasi Prof. Jadi akreditasi institusi, dan salah satu isian untuk itu ada publikasi internasional dan publikasi internasional atau buku internasional seperti itu Prof. Terima kasih. Inilah barangkali yang sempat saya sampaikan.
Iya, terima kasih Pak Rektor. Jadi insya Allah kalau paper yang sudah dikirim ke Prof. Peter, kami akan evaluasi sama-sama dan segera dorong ke penerbit, karena alhamdulillah ISBN-nya sudah sudah terbit yang untuk publikasi dengan TUIS itu satu. Kemudian yang kedua terkait dengan summer camp, Prof. dan saya juga akan menulis bersama paling tidak chapter. Berarti tinggal kita menunggu juga perbaikan beberapa teknis penulisan buku yang disusun oleh tim dari Sidrap. Yang terakhir adalah Juga dari activity ini mungkin juga nanti kita akan undang selain Pak Zul dan juga ada beberapa mungkin dosen bahasa Inggris ataupun dosen pendidikan tarbiyah yang ada di IAI DDI Sidrap kita undang untuk menulis bersama dan alhamdulillah bisa bergerak ini karena alhamdulillah katanya kata teman tadi ISBN sistem ISBN yang ada di Perpustakaan Nasional sudah bagus. Itu terkait dengan informasi terkini dan insya Allah mudah-mudahan di bulan Ramadan kita bisa duduk bersama-sama dengan tim kecil. Saya sangat setuju dengan pertanyaan kolega atau Civitas Akademika ketika terakhir kita di Sidrap adalah ini kegiatan IRCIS kita itu kan riset. Lalu mana risetnya? Maka agenda kita 2025 ini tentu perlu diteruskan dengan beberapa agenda riset. Saya ada tugas di beberapa lokasi di Asia Tenggara. Sementara hari ini di Kuala Lumpur, setelah ini akan ke Bangkok, ke Ho Chi Minh dan Dalat dan beberapa tempat lainnya. Sehingga praktis selama Februari insya Allah akan berada di Asia Tenggara di beberapa wilayah Asia Tenggara dan insya Allah mudah-mudahan semuanya berjalan lancar. Satu Ramadan Tarwi sebelum Tarwi insya Allah sudah tiba di Makassar yang akan datang sehingga mudah-mudahan nanti setelah tiba di Makassar saya bisa jadwalkan kita bertemu di Sidrap ataukah kalau pas Pak Rektor lagi di Makassar kita boleh bertemu atau kita cari waktunya sama-sama untuk bertemu sehingga kita bisa rancang beberapa tadi publikasi dan follow up dari apa yang kita laksanakan selama Januari. Karena alhamdulillah ternyata di Januari kemarin ini saya sampai 3 kali ke Sidrap dan ini harus kita follow up pelan-pelan. Ya, itu dari saya Pak Rektor.
Iya, Prof. Terima kasih.
Sensei,
Sensei.
we are discussing in Bahasa about the possibilities for publication, and then hopefully you have Pak Zul email over there. You can still email him and invite him to submit. Hopefully, 3 of the file that you already in hand, among of them from Pak Zul and Pak Rektor. And the second one. Our friend, our participant in the last summer already have the book. Actually, I would like to invite you to write over there a foreword or any kind of chapter or any kind of writing. We can include your writing one of the publication over there. That's actually somehow the plan, follow up, and then what we can do during 2025. Do you have anything to say, Sensei, before we end the Zoom?
I think that pretty much sums up what we were just going to discuss. Thank you very much for Mr. Mansur for your
Yes.
advice.
Thank you, Prof.
Yeah, thank you to Sensei. Thank you to Pak Rektor already join our discussion this afternoon, and have a nice afternoon everyone. And then for those who are Muslim, I invite you to recite Hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Sekian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sampai jumpa insya Allah di bulan Ramadan, Pak.